Hey everybody, what's going on? It is Brian here, and welcome back to another BedWars video. And today, in this episode, we're gonna finally get into the end of these concept. Probably these past two videos, the first BedWars video, and then the last Build Battle video. Where we're answering debate topics. So this is the final part of that. So I want to thank you guys for watching. Hope you all enjoyed. If you did, be sure to hit that like button down below and subscribe if you're new. I really want to get this channel to 10 subscribers. Hopefully, we couldn't do it by the end of June. Maybe July has some luck for us. I guess 5 more subscribers get us up to 10 subscribers. So I want to thank you guys for watching. Peace! Hey, maybe you can carry us to the first and probably only win we'll get all night.
True.
So if he says he has some skill, then hey, we'll take it.
Hey, if he says he has skill, I'm gonna let him solo.
No.
Anywho. Here's one.
Alright, let's hear it.
Called cosplay. Never mind. It's not gonna fucking sound my role. Never mind.
Oh! I mean, you guys are probably, I don't know. I'm curious though. Should teachers wear a school uniform?
I mean, I don't really know about that one just because, like, I mean, after elementary school, you didn't really have to wear a full uniform. So, I mean,
No, but like, as far as like, you know, if you go to a private school.
I mean, like, private schools, yeah, it's kind of more, I imagine it's more, like,
Because I don't think they
up
do.
class.
I mean, I don't think, because, like, well, what would be, like, why would they necessarily would have to wear one? If that makes sense.
Well,
If
because
it's like a private school, then I can kind of see, like, why you should, just because we're, like, an upper class type thing. But, like, public school, I'm not going to use it. Like,
public school, no, I don't care.
Yeah.
But like private school, that teacher better be wearing a fucking uniform.
Yeah, because, like...
Oh, they should at least, if they're not wearing a uniform, they should at least dress nicer than what public school teachers dress.
Oh, yeah, no.
At
Public
least.
school teachers, they don't even dress that bad.
They don't, but, I mean...
No, they don't, because they're trying to teach kids not look like they're fucking hungover after, like, a night not drinking or some shit. Like, you know, some fucking people do, but anywho. Yeah, no, that is really causing
I don't know.
So, anywho.
I don't know. I don't know why I thought it would. I don't even know. I couldn't find like anything.
I'm just gonna start listing off the ones off the site. Maybe I'll start something. Maybe I won't. Which makes a better pet, cats or dogs?
Dogs.
Dogs.
I agree on that one. Alright, next
All
one.
right.
Another really big, really cool.
I think you're on the same website I was on.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Alright, hold up. I went too bad.
I'd rather be. Oh fuck me.
I'd actually rather be really small.
What? I wish it said like how big.
Okay, would you rather be a midget or a fucking giant?
So basically, like,
Would you rather be like 8 feet tall and like huge, or like 4 feet or 3 feet tall but like
fuck, I don't know.
that's pretty interesting.
Yeah.
But, you know, I'm gonna have to go with this one because I like fitting places.
Yeah, but I'd have to like.
Okay.
I don't know. I'd hate to ask for help reaching like a 6-foot shelf everywhere I go.
Bro, I cannot hit that guy.
But at the same time, but you have to think about this. If you're a midget, oh god, I don't know if you can say that.
If you're a little person.
If you're a little person, can you ride like roller coasters and shit?
Oh, you know, I don't really care because I don't ride roller coasters.
I don't ride roller coasters either, but like any amusement park ride in essence.
Yeah.
Because you still have to be a certain height limit on most things.
Don't really care because I don't do this.
Well,
doesn't apply to me, so I guess my point still stands.
Well,
I don't know. I think just
I'd rather not because I've seen some places up top because I am a big fear of spiders, and I've seen some places, especially in corners and shit, with just a bunch of spiders. I'd rather not have my face in that. That's another thing I'm that's just me though. I don't know.
I think
Getting your face in the spider web all the fucking time because
but you
all the way
realize
up
it's
there.
dark.
Yeah,
I feel like I'd rather be taller because I think there's a lot less problems with being taller than there is shorter.
I don't know. There are a lot of problems with being tall, because that's.
Yeah.
But at the same time,
There's pros and cons of
if you're over 7'5", or even 7 foot, you could just be in the NBA.
You still have to be you still have to be good.
I don't.
Yeah,
It
but
doesn't
you know,
apply to me.
but let's say you were born with this, right? And you you're born and you're fucking.
And you have to be good at basketball.
No, but that's what I'm saying. If I was born huge, I would just get good at basketball.
That's also true.
And then I'd be fucking golden. Who's not gonna
But
draft a
I don't
7'5"
think-
person?
Fair, but out of all the people who play basketball and try to get into the NBA, how many people actually get into it?
Yeah, but think about it. How many
Even
of
if
those
you're-
people?
even
How
if
many of
you're
those people are 7'5"?
Even if you're 7'5", just because you're 7'5" doesn't necessarily mean you're good at basketball.
I know, but that's what I'm saying. I would fucking dedicate my whole life to basketball if I
I
was
get that,
tall.
but there's probably several other people who are just as tall, if not taller.
You know what I say that?
That would probably be better than
You want to know what I say that?
Like,
You want to know why I say that?
Why?
what?
Fuck them, they're not me.
I'm just saying, out of all the people, same height, if not taller.
I don't know. I feel like there's
Like,
a lot more.
What are your chances of getting into the NBA?
Okay, then let's just put NBA aside. I feel like there's more job opportunities for tall people.
What?
Well, okay. If I'm a owner of some company, if you're for example, if you're 3 feet tall,
Fucking security guard. You could be a fucking security guard for a celebrity or something.
or bodyguard.
Bodyguard, yeah.
Fair.
One of those, they pay really well.
Got a point.
Or some massive venue.
Yeah, well, what I was also going to say is maybe.
Going to places and I don't know.
Yeah, I feel like traveling
You
would
have
be
to
a pain.
really crouch. You have some bad back.
I feel like traveling is the main thing that they.
And I already have bad back. I'm good.
You'd have problems traveling for sure, but I feel like that's just a small price to pay.
Yeah.
I would be able to live with it.
I would much rather be taller.
Yeah. There's
'Cause,
just more
you guys-
opportunities.
I guess what I'm thinking is you guys probably do more than what I do, and day in day out. So I guess I don't see all the opportunities as being tall as I would being short. And I don't go play sports. I don't fucking go to amusement parks, shit like that. I don't know. That's
Also, I don't know. I just feel like there's more opportunities if you're tall.
it's I have to imagine you're either tall or short. You probably keep your personality. This just happened one day. You just grew really tall or got really short somehow.
Yeah.
And you keep your personality. I imagine I'm not really gonna do much is the thing. So I don't really see myself getting new opportunities. I don't know.
I feel like, I don't know. There's just a whole lot of opportunities, but at the same time, I think that's a little different. If you wake up suddenly and you're tall or you're short, then that's different. But
I'm gonna die.
I don't know. I think I'd still rather be tall.
Ooh.
Okay. Well, I agree to
Oh, I almost got hit over.
let's see, what's next? I already asked that one, I'm not gonna do that. Homework should be banned and even
Um,
I'm not to agree.
What was the question? Sorry.
Homework should be banned, agree or disagree?
I just
I'm
The way
not to agree.
the way I think about it is if homework was banned, then school would be like longer.
Not necessarily.
No, because think about it. Like a lot of the work they have you do at home is like stuff that you could do at school.
Also, it's a lot. The homework, yes, might suck, but some of it does help to teach you, and that's another big part. Because then school would pretty much become harder in essence, because you have to learn everything off the teacher spot in class, as opposed to doing the homework, getting better at whatever it is. Like think about like a calculus class or something. You're telling me I'm gonna go into that class without any homework and not be able to practice like fucking derivatives and shit like that?
Here's another thing with homework. Remember, like back in high school or even like now in college, how late do you stay up doing homework?
But dude, I don't stay up at all doing homework.
I don't either.
Like most people, especially if you're trying to like get like really good grades, I imagine stay up pretty fucking late.
There's some people that work way too hard when they don't need to.
There's that. I was also gonna say if you stay up, and I mean some people it's the case. Things can be switched. But what I'm trying to say here is like some people, if you stay up to 3 and 4 in the morning, that can also be your own fault because you don't choose to do it earlier on. You know what I'm saying?
Like when you think about, especially like a lot of people. If you're an undergrad and it's your like first year, there's absolutely, I don't care if you're an engineering major or anything. I don't care if it's the hardest major. There is absolutely no reason that 7 days out of the week you're staying up till 3 in the morning, you're waking up at 8 a.m. and doing the same thing. I'm sorry, I'm not an engineering major or whatever, so I don't know for sure.
No, Jasper, I can agree. At least the first year.
And I get, okay, it's different if you have like work. Then I understand it because you go to school until like 3, you have to work until 11.
Yeah, if you have other things going on.
If you have other things, but let's just say that you have nothing going on other than school, maybe the occasional like, I don't know, something. You're taking 5 classes, right? When you start, you're taking like starter classes. You're not taking all engineering classes and stuff. So like, again, there's no reason you should be putting that much time. I'm not gonna lie, like, I hate saying this, but if you're putting that much time into it, maybe it's not for you.
Yeah, I agree.
Maybe. It could be a possibility that it might not just be for you if you're taking that much time to it. I can understand that. But at the same time, like, there's people who, like, want to be doctors and, like...
Well, yeah, I mean...
And they have to spend all that time. They have no choice to spend all this time learning everything they can. Because at that point, it's like you're trying to save another person's life. You kind of have to learn all.
Yeah. So, okay, I guess we'll use doctors as an example. Like,
and so
would taking away homework actually do anything?
I mean, you really would rather, like...
Yes and no.
Okay, for example, if we're actually using doctors as an example, with homework, I would rather, like, stay long at school than do homework. If I wanted to be a doctor, I'd rather...
Well, they do. Honestly, most of them do stay at school anyways. Like,
yeah, because, like, I'd rather just, like, I don't know, learn from a professional than
that's the thing. The professional is not going to teach you. They're going to teach you for their required time, and they're done.
That's also true. You gotta.
You could go to office hours for like maybe 30 minutes, but they're not going to teach you. Like you have to do it on your own.
Yeah, and I feel like
I would rather have instructor given homework than try to do things on my own. If I was trying to be a doctor.
I don't know. I'm starting to think I'd rather have homework than just because, like, it's just from what I've heard, not necessarily being that it's true. I've heard that, like, some of, like, the best educational systems just don't even do homework.
I mean, that's possible, but at the same time, like, they could also just have longer school hours. Too.
I mean, that's possible, too. I don't know much about it. That's why I'm saying I'm not sure if that's true or not. I can't really say.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah, I'd have to say homework should stay around, even though it sucks sometimes. Like, it's still.
Yeah.
I think it's necessary. I don't think you can get away with not doing it.
I don't know.
That was a good one, though.
No, I think it was.
Yeah.
Alright, Jasper. 1v5, you got this.
No, it's okay. I just have to stay alive.
Would you like to live forever?
No, I would not.
Was it live forever?
Yeah.
No chance.
Yeah.
I'd rather die right now than live forever.
Yeah, we all agree on that one because, like, watching my loved one
Yeah, I have to watch everyone die.
Yeah, exactly. No, whoever you become close to, you will watch die, and there's nothing you can do about it.
Yeah, you literally just kind of like it's almost like running away, except you're not running away. It's pointless. Just forever stand still, watching everyone you know and love just die, and years become like second to you, basically.
Yeah, no, I'm good. Although, no, I'm good. Yeah. I was gonna say, like, unless you could, like, fucking, I don't know, travel, like, to other planets eventually, like, even then, like...
Okay, so here's where we should clarify. When it says if you could live forever, does that make you immortal, therefore, like, you can't die? Or is, like, this, like, don't?
I think you just don't age.
Okay. Because if we just don't age, then, yeah, no, that's definitely not worth it.
Yeah, no, I'm good.
If, I'm gonna say, just because I like the thought of space travel and, like, going to see other planets and seeing other life, if I was immortal and I couldn't die, I'd probably, just because I'd like to just travel.
Oh, yeah, if I couldn't die, well, I don't know, I mean, even that, like, I feel like I'd get over it by some point.
Yeah, same here. Like, I get it, you can discover new places. I get it, space is a vast world that we don't know a lot about. But, however, I think at one point, I'd much rather not be immortal than, be immortal.
I'd probably think if there's, like, a choice, like, there's, like, say a button, for example, you press and you die. That'd probably
I mean,
be,
shit,
like,
if there's a button I can press to fucking die,
then
like,
yeah.
after a while, then fuck yeah, like, I would just do all I want to do.
But that'd be, like, best case scenario, doesn't necessarily.
Jasper, it's a 1v1. You better fucking do this.
Where is he?
Blue base.
Yes. Blue base. He has a diamond armor.
Of course he does.
Um,
Oh, you know what? I didn't buy arrows.
This one might be a little controversial. Who are better teachers, men or women?
Ooh.
Teachers?
Yes.
I've
I've had both, like, really good teachers.
I have two.
Yeah.
So
Here's the thing. What I'm going to say is I've had both really good male and female teachers. I've had more bad experiences with guy teachers than I had with women teachers.
I have two.
I have disliked more guy teachers than I have more female teachers, and for that reason, I will say.
Yeah,
For that reason.
I will agree.
But yeah, no, I'm gonna agree with that too, honestly, because same here.
I mean, I think they
Women are usually more like empathetic, really.
Yeah, it's just kind of, I don't know. It's just
Whereas guys, like men, are just like tough it up, get fucking like, don't cry. Like,
no, I agree.
Well, I think it's a mix of I've had really good teachers that are both guys that are both.
Like I'm saying, I've had both like good male teachers and really good female teachers. Like, that's the thing. But I'm just saying,
he's in this. He's in front of you.
Just, like telling you to toughen up and.
Is he not? Oh, then that might be a spectator.
Like, well, I don't know how to fucking learn this shit.
Can you look where he is?
Yeah. I gotcha.
He is at a.
He's at red. Sorry, it was a spectator. I just saw the things on the ground.
Yeah.
I saw like the foot particles. I got worried.
I want to know where the fuck he is. I mean, I know where he is. I just want to be able to see him.
He's making a bridge towards your thing.
He's going where?
He made a bridge. He's coming to you at blue.
Yeah. Yep.
Oh, he's fucking dumb, man.
Alright, next topic. Because you already talked about that. Didn't really argue about it.
Is he in this?
Yes.
Yes.
Shit, where is he?
He's coming.
He's on that bridge. That's right.
Red bridge.
What?
Red bridge. There's a red bridge right in front of you.
Yeah. To your right.
What? Where is he?
Right in front of you.
Oh no. Oh no.
Oh no.
Oh, I couldn't hit him.
That's fine.
I could not hit him. Holy shit.
Oh, he lost a lot of the third. The thing kind of went down.
Yeah, I don't know where we're at right now. Mine says 3, but I doubt that's right.
Mine says 3.
Oh, okay. Well.
It's probably not going to be allowed to vote.
No.
I think you should be like 21 to vote.
Yeah, I don't even...
Yeah, same here.
Nothing... I'm sorry, but nothing should be 18 anymore.
Yeah, no, I agree.
I agree.
Like, the way this country is going, nothing...
Sorry to say, you're really not an adult until you're 21, and even at that point, there's still things you can't do.
Until you can drink legally, you're not an adult.
Yeah. Like at 18, all you can really do is just like look at porn and have sex. That's really all you can do.
No, all you can do is leave. You can leave your house.
Yeah.
You can vote, but that should be changed. My God, that should be changed.
I think that should be 21.
It should,
even like guns, for example. That
oh, God, don't even get me started. Oh my God, that's something you don't want to talk about. Oh God.
No, trust me, bro. When I looked up a bunch of like I say extreme debate topics, everything was like political and like stuff we could talk about off, but like I don't know if we should mention some of these topics.
I don't want to go super political on here.
That's fair.
Yeah. No, everything should be 21. Is what I'm gonna say.
Shouldn't be allowed cell phone affair over 18.
No, it should be. I think middle school is a good time.
Yeah, I think middle school is a good time to get a basic phone.
Basic phone, yes.
To where you can call and text.
I would say I'm gonna have to disagree with you guys, honestly, because I would rather they have a phone like early as possible. It doesn't like not necessarily like a smartphone,
that's what we're
like a
saying.
flip phone or something.
Yeah.
That's what we're saying.
We're saying like middle school.
You know, even like fucking like kindergarten.
Oh well, I mean that's
because like if how shit has been going in this country and like I'd rather them have a phone.
I was saying I was saying middle school is just like a I don't know, but
well, the reason I said middle school is because that's when I got my first phone. So I feel like that was just a nice little.
If we're going off of like how things are going right now, then yes, I would want a kid to have a phone in elementary school.
Yeah. I would say like preschool too, but I feel like they're too young to like understand how that works.
Yeah.
I do, however, I think there should be more restrictions on phones. Like,
I think there should be more restrictions on internet, to be honest.
that's what I mean. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like, well, you know how much internet has like no restrictions.
Hey, we have a yellow guy being a dick.
Like, I think kids should have phones like as early as they can, but they should be internet accessible like by the time they're in like high school. I really don't think a middle schooler needs an internet. I don't think a middle schooler needs a smartphone. I really don't.
I don't either.
You know how easy it is for me to find someone getting
There's a diamond in the trash, by the way.
because, like, that's just how unrestricted the internet is. It's ridiculous.
And it's like middle school, especially. That's like the age where, like, I mean, I hate saying this, but like,
you're most impressionable in that.
that's the age where like predators like bite the most.
Yeah, we have
So like, if
Well-
there's no chance of like a middle schooler accessing the internet, then, or at least from their phone, like, I mean, they're safer.
Well, also in middle school, that's the first time you're going through puberty, or you're starting to go through puberty,
Yeah.
and so at that point you're also changing. There's things that you shouldn't be looking up while you're in middle school.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, no, I think we all agreed on it. I think it's like, you know, they should have a phone as soon as they can, but internet should be after, just because of how our world is. Yeah. I'm still alive.
Is it better to be rich with no friends or poor with many friends?
Define poor.
Like living in like a trailer that's falling apart. You can barely afford food.
What was the question? Sorry, I missed it.
Be rich with few friends or like no friends? What was it? Be rich with no friends or poor with many friends?
I don't know.
Here's the thing. I hate to say this, because it kind of sounds messed up, but I'd rather be poor with no friends, or with a bunch of friends, just because of the sheer fact that you might have that, like, one nice friend or whatever that can help pay for a few things for you. You know, stuff like that, help keep you on your feet. As to which, if you were rich and had no friends, let's just say at one point, oh, you don't, by the way, you have like 3 yellows coming at you, Jasper. But let's just say at one point, like, are you rich forever, or are you rich for a short amount of time?
Let's just say that you're honestly.
You said rich forever?
Or like corporate.
Yeah, I mean,
You said big.
I think at the end of the day, I'd rather be poor because at least I have friends.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'd rather be poor.
I just wanted to add a quick little end card here because that ended abruptly because I hopped off. That was the end of that stream, so that was the final clip from that stream. So I want to thank you guys for watching. Hope you all enjoyed. If you did, be sure to like button down below, subscribe if you're new, and maybe in the next BedWars video, we finally catch a win. We were so close in this one. Came down to a 1v1. We just couldn't get the job done. But yeah, guys, hopefully in the next one we can get it done. Peace!